Hi everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Nathan Green with me today from the police department. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And it is time to talk about the Citizens Police Academy. This is a favorite of a lot of people. So tell us a little bit about when it starts and how long it lasts. Give us some details.
I get a lot of applications for the fall one. It's a little cooler at the fall one. Not so many things going on with the kids at school also. It's going to start on October 15th. It's an academy designed to foster a relationship between the people here of Bristol, the citizens of Bristol, and the surrounding areas as well. It's not closed to Virginia residents nor the county. It lasts for 10 weeks. That's counting the graduation. So it'll actually end on a Tuesday in December 18th, with our graduation ceremony. And during that time, they do ride-alongs with the police department. They do 2 ride-alongs on patrol, so they kind of see what we do out on the road. Just learn what services we provide here at the police department also. They do some hands-on stuff. We go to the range one day. We use our firearms training simulator and put them through some police scenarios to see how we have to react with active shooters and things of that nature. They'll gain a lot of knowledge. Also, it's a fun time. There is a $50 cost, administrative cost,
Okay.
For the academy. That's the only cost.
And how many people do you take typically?
We limit it to 20 just because of some of the interactive stuff we do, like going to the range. It's 20 people down there using firearms. Yes, ma'am. So we do limit it to 20, but I take applications right up to the week before it starts.
And if anybody's interested out there, where do they go to apply?
They can go online to bristoltn.org, and it's on the website front page, and it comes directly to me, the application. And that's a Monday night. October 15th is a Monday. It meets every Monday at 7 p.m. here at the Slater.
Oh, okay, great. So that makes it really easy. So it's about a couple of months long, really, and you get some really valuable training.
Yeah. I've never had a complaint.
That's great. I know it's kind of a favorite program that the police department does. Well, we'll look forward to hearing more about it as it gets a little bit closer, or maybe closer to completion, some of the neat trainings that you all do throughout.
That'd be great.
So if you want to apply, you can definitely do that online. And again, there is a charge of $50.
And that is paid during the training. It doesn't have to be sent in beforehand.
Oh,
just
okay, great.
during the time.
Fantastic. Oh, well, Nathan, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing that with
Thank
us.
you.
And stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Taylor Harmon here with me talking about some upcoming athletic registrations. So if you need to grab your calendar and you've got young ones that you're wanting to sign up for basketball, it is that time of year again. So give us some details here, Taylor, that we all need to know.
We will be opening up our registration on September 17th. That'll be on bristoltn.recdesk.com, same website that we've been registering on. I guess now this will be our second season that we've registered online. We'll be offering some help here at the Slater Center on the 18th and the 20th, along with the 25th and 27th. Those are both Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll be doing that here from 3:30 to 6:30. So if you're not too good on the internet and your kid still wants to play, you can stop by the Slater Center on those days and we'll help you out.
Yeah, I know. There's so many registrations you can do online, but it's nice to have the option of being able to come in. And how long is that registration open for?
We're going to open it from our early registration is the 17th through the 30th, and that registration will be $40. After September 30th through October 6th, it'll be $50 registration fee.
Okay, and then how long does that season last?
The season will last us right up to February. We're hoping to get it started a little bit earlier this year than we did last year. Last year we went through mid-February, but this year we're hoping to get done right up maybe the first weekend of February.
All right. Alrighty, great. Is there anything else coming up that we need to know about?
We do have a couple meetings scheduled. We have the coaches meeting scheduled for Tuesday, October 16th, and then we have a parents meeting that's scheduled for October 18th, and that'll be here at the Slater Center at 6 o'clock.
And I'm sure you're always looking for coaches and potential referees.
Always. Coaches are a big thing. They're a little more difficult to find than you would think, but if anybody is interested in coaching, they can call us here at the Slater Center. They can email me at tharmon@bristoltn.org, and we'll see if we can get them a team.
Fantastic. Taylor, thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining us. And stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Russell Whitaker with me today from the city. And this is a topic we don't often talk about, but definitely one we need to, and that is disposing of oil. So this is something you're really an expert in. Maybe you want to tell us a little bit about how the city handles it, and then we can switch into the public sector.
Well, the city has a lot of state and local guidelines that we have to follow as far as handling oil spills, or when we change the oil, disposal of it has to be kept in an above ground tank with secondary containment, and we call a local company to come pick it up to get rid of it for us.
Oh, that's great. Now, switching sides to the public, sector, what are some do's and do not do's?
At home, you should never put used oil in a sanitary sewer. You should never put it on the ground. A lot of people think it's a good weed killer, but that's definitely not the thing to do with it. And as far as disposal of it, if you decide to change your own oil, you could call around some local auto parts stores and they can take care of it for you.
Yeah, there are a couple of places around town that you can call. You can probably even just Google some places locally that would be able to do that, because it can be really dangerous.
It's dangerous for the environment. It can pollute the streams. We have a lot of guidelines as far as stormwater pollution prevention, and that's what we want to keep all the oils out of the streams.
And do you have the same guidelines year after year? Are they updated?
They're updated every year. We go over those and make sure everything stays up current.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being on today. We really appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
And we appreciate you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.